Hello everyone, welcome to my new video on what are all the new things which got introduced in Snowflake Summit 2025. Please pardon me for this. I had written this blog some time back, and due to some personal reasons, I am not able to create a video on this. This blog contains all the information about what are all the new announcements which are made in Snowflake Summit in 2025. I will just glimpse through this blog and I will add the link for this blog in the description of this video so that you can go through this blog in a slower pace. So there are a lot of new announcements which are made by Snowflake during the Snowflake Summit 2025. Some of the key announcements are introduction of Snowflake Postgres. They introduced the acquisition of crunchy data, and then they are introducing the Snowflake Postgres there. And then there is an cost management new template which they are creating, which will provide us the single pane of glass monitoring for a Snowflake cost. And they introduced the interesting feature of adaptive compute, which is in public preview. So this is the future vision of Snowflake, where they are trying to bring in the adaptive compute for the lower cost. We will get good compute from the shared clusters at the lower cost. And then they introduced the simplified ingest streaming and pricing. So these are all the things which are introduced, and there are a lot of new announcements which are made on Snowflake Horizon catalog as well with respect to the cataloging features. And then they created a new thing called Snowflake OpenFlow. This is kind of an data integration service. So with all the ecosystem, all the data ecosystem using Apache NiFi in the background, they are creating the integration connectivity to all the data systems. So we can very easily connect the various systems into Snowflake using the Snowflake OpenFlow. And then they are introducing the DBT projects within Snowflake, so we can run the DBT projects directly within the Snowflake ecosystem. So those options are already available. And they introduced the Snow Convert AI. This is the free automated solution which helps in the BA and ETL migrations from the legacy platforms. This is again powered by the generative AI in the background. It will do all the things, and then it will provide the recommendation on how we can migrate the entire legacy system into Snowflake. So everything is powered there. And they had introduced the Gen 2 warehouses, which is more faster Iceberg, faster DML, and faster analytical workspaces. And then they introduced the data science agent. This is very helpful in boosting the productivity for the data scientist in creating the machine learning models. And they introduced the Cortex AI SQL. These are all the SQL extensions like AI filter, AI aggregation. This will help in creating lot of complex aggregation tasks using the generative AI within the Cortex. So the lot of features are added there. You can go through it in a slower pace. And they had created the semantic views. This semantic views will help to bridge the gap between the raw data and business understanding. This is the place where we can define the business metadata, right? And utilizing all these features, and they are introducing something called as the Cortex agents. So this Cortex agents will comes with all the native features of Cortex Analyst and Cortex Search. So we can build the applications using typically the agentic AI applications using the Cortex agents. And finally, the Snowflake Intelligence. This is in public preview. This is the very interesting feature which is introduced. So once you bring in the data into Snowflake, you can converse with your data in the natural language. You can access all your data. You can generate the accurate insights. You can act upon it instantly. Lot of best features are added in the Snowflake Intelligence. And finally, they had added the inline copilot using the command control plus I. So please go through this blog. This blog link is available in the description of this video. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video.